I'll give you a quick recap since one of us decided to go and get sick last week and probably has no idea. Did you watch it, by the way? No.
Yeah.
You said you were going to. That's the only reason I asked.
Listen, my boss was at work today. I didn't get time.
Oh, okay. Okay. So last time, we got a nice little bit of lore dump on what came for Caliana, previously known as Tetra. So what we learned was that all of the Clanks are essentially human souls from the original land of Etheria that have been captured, pulled into these Clank bodies, and then their minds suppressed with those runes that you found. Caliana, though, does have most of her memories intact and was able to tell you a little bit about what happened in the before days when she was human, when she had a normal life with her husband, and what happened on the final days of Etheria.
And Caliana is Tetra, correct?
Caliana is Tetra, yes. I'll go ahead and flip back to this scene because it was cool. As she described the final days of Etheria involving this lightning-shaped scar that pierced the sky and just seemed to hang there. And it was noted that the shape of this does look shockingly similar to that in which Rhea bears. As she says, she remembers seeing this and then there was nothing. She also has the memories of her time when she was a Clank. And she described it as basically being, at the time she was doing it, it just seemed right. It made sense. But now looking back with the suppression rune lifted, she could see that she was basically a prisoner in this body that was forced to just kind of move based on its programming. She also gave you some information that your favorite person, Mr. Gideon Ashworth, has been conspiring with some form of gorilla man. She did not know the name, but Fortune's pretty sure he knows who they're talking about. After that, it was decided that you all needed to get the hell out of here, but not before trying to poke around and find a little bit more information. As Draven, you kind of went off with Yorn to get his affairs in order because you weren't here, while the rest of them decided to break into the Phoenix's office. And the Phoenix, as a reminder, is the one that runs the Etherean Forge Works. He is the one that... sorry, I just got distracted because I saw Lady Vengeance ask if it was her ex in the chat.
Who's ex?
Sorry, Lady Vengeance. I lost my train of thought. Thank you,
Simeon,
for that. They decided to go poking around in his office. He is the one that created the ability to do this, who knows the secret of making the Clanks, and probably the only one that does. His office was very heavily guarded by at least 2 traps and some locks, but they managed to, on some very good rolls, get into this guy's office. So we're going to open up there. As the door to the office slowly begins to open. And like I described before, the door almost looked like kind of solid wall, and it kind of fell down a little bit and started like grinding into the side, just kind of separating out. As you all begin to peer in.
Rolling prayer dice.
Oh, good. Always forget to ask you to do that. As you guys peer in, I'm going to spend 3 fear. As a door slams behind you and you all jump, as you turn around to see that Draven has joined you. However, I'm going to spend 3 fear and give each of you that was in the room before a point of stress.
Oh, sorry, guys. Didn't mean to scare you. But we've got this, I swear. We're going to do great. And everybody gets their inspiration thing for the day.
Hell yeah. Rally die.
Just to get you back up, Yorn, you were helping... Sorry, Draven, you were helping Yorn to get his thing straight.
Yorn?
Basically, we were kind of joking around that he had one thing to grab, which was true. So once you realized that you didn't really need him, need you around, you went to find your friends. Yorn is back in his apartment helping get things together while Caliana watches him for you.
Yep.
So, you all back together.
Above table question.
Yes.
Our basic strength, my strength, or not strength, my stress has been 6. Those don't up along with health points or anything, do they? Because I never upped it. Okay, no. I didn't know. Okay.
I think there might be ways to do it as you
probably
level.
Earn, stuff like that.
But they do not do that automatically.
Okay.
Okay.
Before we move on real quick, can Draven give another quick little rousing speech and remove stress off of everybody in the area?
That's not fair. I just gave them that. You can.
You have a spell to do that?
I'm going to do a rousing speech. Once per long rest, I can give a heartfelt, inspiring speech.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
And
I've got 4 out of 6 stress over here.
Stress.
That only works if you actually give me that speech, though. So what do you say? That's what you get for playing the bard.
All right. This place, everybody's out to get us. And everybody here is probably evil, but I've been in worse places.
What else is new?
There's we've got some trapped slave souls in some robot bodies. We've got weird monkey men going to attack us soon. We're hearing some weird, possibly immortal dude named Phoenix. Crazy. But you know what? I wouldn't do it with anybody else other than you motherfuckers. Let's get going.
I like how your speech to reduce their stress was just to list all of the horrible things that are hanging over their heads.
That is how Draven is, though.
That's true. I'll give it to you. So you can all remove how much? 2 stress?
2 stress.
Okay.
Thank God.
We can get rid of we can get rid of 2?
Yep.
Yay!
So it seems like 4. I can change my stuff, but I'm not being able to change my stress. I went in and out there a couple times, just trying to reset it.
You have to scroll it side to side, hold and slide.
Yeah, they updated it.
Yeah, they did update it.
It worked.
I'm just over here boomering it. I see.
Yeah. Well, no.
It's an update.
When I was spinning my fear, I was confused too. I'm like, wait, what? So yeah, that's new. Okay. As you all, the door was still kind of opening when Draven came back, so you turned away and didn't really see what was inside the office. At this point, though, Draven, you can see past them. They're all kind of looking at you, listening to your rousing speech, and you can see beyond into this office. An office is a loose term for it. It's not what you would expect from just the office of someone who runs this. You can see the walls lined with different kinds of shelving and little knickknacks and baubles. You can see large tables in the middle that have protective glass domes over them, as though it's almost like a miniature museum. But the thing that catches your eye first, at the far end of the room, and as you guys see Draven kind of staring towards it, you turn around and you see what looks like this red, suspended bolt of lightning just hovering there in the middle of this room. And actually, it looks something like this.
was gonna say, I'm gonna guess it's in the shape. Same shape? Oh no, not in the same shape.
Not in the exact same shape, but similar. As all lightning bolts aren't necessarily the same shape, but you can tell the patterning is very similar. It has a similar... Actually, Draven, you were looking at it first. Go ahead and give me a instinct roll. Okay, I'll get some fear back. Thank you for that. 15. So what was that?
I said, is that successful?
15 with fear is enough to get you the following information. As you're looking at it, you get this feeling that comes over you. It's hard to describe. It's not quite despair. But there's something about this tear in reality that seems to have you questioning life itself. And you almost have to pull yourself away from staring into it. It's like looking into the abyss. There's something repellent and also inviting.
Will you allow me to spend my rally die and use one of my experience to add to this roll to see if I can learn more?
I will tell you 17 won't be enough to learn anything more than that.
It would be an 18 plus a d6.
Okay, so wait, what are you doing? So the rally die gives you a
experience, which would be a +3.
Oh, you got to +3 now.
And then my rally die, which would be +6.
Normally, you need to tell me that before, but I'm going to let you do that. So spend your hope for your experience, and then roll the rally die. Just because, why not?
I want to know more about this shit.
Ooh. Okay, 18, 24, right? Okay. You're rather well-read. You've not come across anything of this particular pattern, anything like this in the things you've read. The closest thing that you've seen is the scarring on the side of Rhea's face. There is no doubt in your mind that something about this is connected to that. Now, exactly what, you wouldn't be able to figure that out just by kind of being in the presence here. You'd have to do a little bit more digging for that. But there's something eerily similar. And in fact, with a 24, I think you look over to Rhea and you can see part of the scarring on her face matches this almost identically. As you look back, and Rhea, with this, I'm going to give you a roll. You can do knowledge or instinct, whichever you choose, with advantage.
I will be picking instinct. How much do I feel this man's eyes burning into the back of my skull?
Not particularly that. Okay, so 15 with fear. Oh. More fear for me.
Can I ask a quick question?
Yeah.
Did you say it was exactly like on the side of Rhea's face, or was it similar?
There is, with a 24, there is one particular, part of it, not the exact same, hers is much more intricate all over the place, but there's a segment of it, right through here that matches the curvature of this exactly.
Okay.
So hers has more, but there is a segment that matches this. 15, Rhea. With advantage, roll the d6. $18. Something similar happens to you as you kind of look into this void, this weird bolt.
Rift.
But you can feel something the others can't. You're more in tune with this. There is this raw pure magic that seems to be barely contained within this room, emanating from whatever that rift is.
I want to touch it so bad.
It's right there.
I want to touch it so bad.
So let me ask what the others are doing. Lynn, Fortune, what are you doing? And just to remember, Fortune, you are no longer invisible.
I'm definitely on that with like suspicion because it's just, it's spooky. It's terrifying red lightning, and I'm like, no, we're gonna leave that to the Lynn's immediately like that's for the nerds. That's not for Lynn. Like she's gonna kind of. Yeah.
I was gonna say Draven's also kind of staring at it while you're doing it like this, like.
I'm actually just gonna kind of look at them with narrow eyes, like you see my eyes kind of go between them, and I'll just be like, don't fucking touch it. And then I'm going to turn away and start like checking these cabinets, like just checking like the other stuff like that's in the room. Cause again, I'm after hard proof. Like, I want documentation.
You're a professional snooper.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
First things first, I headcanon that Fortune does not realize she is no longer invisible and is trying to mess with us and be like, ooh, pick up objects and be like, ooh, yeah. It's a spooky ghost, but we can see her.
We made the joke last time that she was mooning everybody because she thought she was still invisible. I'd like to just go with that. Fortune, you have no idea.
Draven's really upset he missed it.
It's like two wrinkly hams.
In my mind,
green
her
hair.
ass cheeks were the one part of her body that were just smooth as silk.
I was going to say green eggs and ham, but I don't think the ham... Was the ham green in green eggs and ham?
I don't remember.
Chat, get on that. Was the ham green in green eggs and ham?
Vengeance, look it up for us. Okay, so with that, I want you to give me, and then you can tell me what you're doing, Fortune. But Lynn, I'd like you to give me. Let's do instinct.
Fuck.
I know it's kind of the perception one in this game.
It's
though.
the Rhea stat, but everyone else is being forced to use it.
20.
But I do have fear.
Fair.
20 with.
I'm on a mission. That's translating. Like Lynn's trying really hard. This is important.
I am back up to 12 again. Here's what I need you to do. I need you to give me... Well, how the hell do they... This is stupid. What kind of a table is this? There's a table in the book. Okay, no, it keeps going. Okay, it's like goes to 49. Give me a... Makes no sense. Give me a D100.
Did we get a wrist?
Me?
No. Yes, you.
How do I give you a D100?
Click on the little Daggerheart symbol in the bottom, and there should be, I guess, they don't have a D100 in there. That's stupid. You can type just, here, I'll do it.
You can type
roll
slash...
a 10 and a 10?
Space D100.
Yeah, just do /roll, then space D100. In the chat.
What?
In the chat where it says message, yeah, /roll space D100.
Shit,
Vengeance says the ham was in fact green.
Okay. I don't even know where our chat is.
Green eggs and ham.
Oh, in message. Okay, so tell me again. Slash
roll.
/roll.
Uh-huh.
And then space D100.
D100. Sorry.
It would fucking do that. Okay. I'm going to need 2 more of those.
Okay.
I think you can just hit enter and hit enter again, and it should just do it.
It didn't.
It doesn't. Maybe like tab, maybe or something. I don't know.
And then,
there's some.
Okay.
I would figure there'd be some sort of shortcut.
Okay. Okay. So, as you're kind of poking around, you find some very interesting things here in this dusty old place. A lot of them are covered in these like different little containers that you can see. One thing you do find is this curious little gem that's just kind of almost floating You can't tell. It looks like it's supposed to be sitting on something, but it's just kind of floating in the middle of one of those. Another thing you see is this. It kind of stands out for being not really fitting like in this place, but on the wall there's just this intricately woven net that looks like it's made out of some material that you don't really recognize. Whether it be from Etheria proper or something, you're not sure. But it seems weird. It's kind of hanging over one of these shields, almost kind of blocking the shield. And then the last thing you see is a very plain looking like shoulder bag that almost looks like, like one of those ones that you'd wear across your crossbody and you'd put like a laptop or something in it. A satchel, that's the word I was looking for. Very plain, although it's just kind of hanging on like the back of a chair. And for some reason it catches your eye.
Can I snoop too?
What I'm actually gonna do is like I'll start picking up the satchel, but I'm actually gonna call over to Rhea and Fortune because like I know this shit. Like we just went through 8 fucking traps. Like I'm gonna kind of be like, hey guys, like I'm gonna like point to Fortune and be like point to the netting, and I'm like, I want to see behind on that shield and maybe check out the netting. Can you make sure it's not gonna fuck us up if we touch it? And then I'm gonna kind of like look at Rhea and be like, that gem floating over there seems oddly magical, and you're definitely better suited to that. If you could just take a look at it and make sure it's not gonna like fucking death curse us. But maybe don't touch it with your hands if you can help it. So I'm gonna ask them to kind of check those out while
What do you suggest I touch it with, if not my hands?
A handkerchief. Like, just don't touch it directly with your skin if you can help it.
Does nobody
don't you have any tools like forceps or something? You seem like the type to have magic tools.
Magical forceps.
Yeah.
Yes, that is a thing that 100% exists and that I just have in my back pocket.
Well, look around. We're in a laboratory. Like, shit.
So are you telling me that magic and science are the same and that all magic is the same? So that
2 different branches,
creepy,
but they can coexist. Anyway.
They most will.
But so, I'm gonna turn back to Fortune and just be like, I'm interested in that netting up there. I want to make sure there's no traps. I'm gonna take a look at this, and I'm gonna start going through the satchel.
I want to poke the gem. I also want to touch the rift.
Oh, please do it. Please touch it just to spite us. I want to see what happens.
Oh no, I will be touching the rift, but I want to like. I need to give it a minute so that I have like. Possible deniability is not the word, but so that your eyes aren't.
You're gonna get your ass blasted.
Fair enough. All right, we're gonna do this one at a time. I'm gonna start with Lynn. I will say for just for now, Draven, you can't snoop just yet, just because you're still kind of enamored with this rift. But I will give you an action in just a second.
I'm drawing.
So
I'm drawing it from all different angles.
Okay, yeah, you can see Draven, and you can see that the rift is kind of back in a room there, so you can get close to it and kind of walk around it. But the closer you get to, it almost it's you feel like you're starting to tingle a little bit. Like
ozone.
Do you have hair? I don't know if you don't have hair. The scales on the back of your neck kind of quiver.
Actually, I would imagine like with enough electricity, the scales do that.
What kind of dragon is Draven? Like, is he supposed to be like do they have like ice and like fire dragons in this world? Like, are they descended from different types?
Yeah, he's an ice dragon.
Okay, I was just thinking like it's too bad he's not an electrical dragon because maybe it feels good.
It does feel like a small electrical current kind of flowing through your body.
If he was like an electric dragon, he would be over here with Rhea, be like, "We're gonna touch this, right?
I'm gonna lick it."
Okay. Glenn,
Sorry.
You just kind of enamored by this kind of mundane looking bag. As you start feeling around into it, you put your arm down in it and your arm continues to go until it's all the way up to like your arm, like your whole arm is down in this thing. As you feel around, you can't feel anything. But you pull your arm out and look in, and it doesn't, you can see the bottom of the bag. Like, it's right there. But again, when you reach in, your arm just continues to go and go.
Like when I look at it, does my arm seem to just like pass through the bottom of the bag?
When you look in and like you put your arm down in the bag, it's a weird kind of illusion. You can see yourself like reaching towards it, and it's almost like the bottom keeps stretching away from you.
Forever. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
But can I turn it upside down and give it a good shake?
Go for it. You turn it over and you start just shaking it as hard as you can. 2 things fall out. The first thing is a small little red potion. You recognize this would be a minor healing potion. The second thing that falls out is a tiny looking, you're not sure what it does, but it's a prism of some kind. It catches the light,
pick it up.
And it kind of like, kind of catches the light and starts.
I want you to imagine her eyes do that thing where cat pupils get huge.
Yeah.
Like she goes, ooh. If anybody's watched Treasure Planet, when Amelia gets the orb, the map, and her eyes get huge, in fact, I just want you to imagine that Amelia is Lynn's mother, but with like gray hair, and that's what her mother looks like. And but anyway, like Lynn will actually, like, her instincts kind of pick over, and she does pick this one up, and she's just gonna kind of like hold it up to the light.
You have no idea what this thing does at the moment.
Well, it's going in my pocket because it's pretty at the very least.
It is incredibly pretty.
I am gonna just kind of like gesture to the others and be like, magic bag. And I just like shove my arm all the way in, like to show that like it's hidden in this bag.
So you played around with that one enough to know that is essentially, let me see what it's called here. Oh God, I should have highlighted it. It's a bag of holding.
Yeah.
Okay, it has a different name in Daggerheart, but it's a bag of holding. Let's see, who was next? Let's go with the net, right? That was Fortune. Yeah. Fortune, I'm going to ask you to give me a... Well, what are you trying to do first? That's a good question. What are you...
Well, I'm going to go for the net, but I do want to also point out that we're locked in now, and we need to be worried about getting back out. But with that in tow, and there's shiny things to steal, I feel like Fortune just can't help it, and she's just literally
I did specifically ask Fortune to check it for traps. Like, I did specifically ask her to do that.
Okay. Yeah, well...
Would she?
Let's check it for traps. Maybe. She might be enamored with all this pretty stuff in here.
I mean, even Lynn couldn't resist touching the prism.
Okay. Yeah, and that worked out okay for you. All right, instinct roll then. That's the roll of the night, it seems. 20 with fear. I am capped on fear, unfortunately, so I can't take that. Draven only has 1 HP.
Is he looking real bad?
Draven should have had a short rest.
We did have a short rest, just not a long rest.
Yes, he wasn't here for that, so he needs to roll what is a 1d4 to see.
Yeah, 1d4 plus
just his
2?
Plus, yeah,
because it's plus proficiency, right?
I think, yeah.
Is it 3? Okay. It's 1d3 plus 3 if it's a proficiency.
No, your proficiency's 2.
Oh, our level. Sorry, I forgot they're separate in this.
Yeah, it's going towards the tier.
So he gets 5 points back.
You're fine.
So Draven's back at max health now. Then
not your armor, but
armor's still not great, but
it's better than nothing.
Yeah.
Instinct is 20. Okay. As you're kind of giving the room a once around, there's no trap. I mean, the net is just something that seems to be thrown up there. Now that you're kind of looking at it, it doesn't seem to really be placed in any kind of particular, with intelligence behind it. It looks like someone had it and just kind of tossed it somewhere. The casing that is over the gem, though, is absolutely trapped. You can tell that just almost by looking at it. the trap here is magical. You can see the glittering runes kind of like around that glass casing. It almost has like you can, like, when you're looking through the glass, you can see something reflected in it that just lets you know that there is definitely something on that.
I like to think that, have you ever seen like an iridescent oil slick and like you see it at exactly the right angle?
Exactly like that. Exactly like that. And then, let's see, a 20. I feel like I need to give you one more thing. You do see another item that catches your attention. It's also contained in a much smaller box. This one only has a physical trap on it, but it's a really nice, interesting looking pair of gloves.
Okay, I will attempt to get that.
Okay,
So underneath the net was the glowing crystal, though?
No, the net's just kind of hanging on the ceiling. The gem, like the glowing gem, it's the third thing that Lynn spotted. It's actually displayed. It's displayed in like a case. The net is a net. Useful.
Okay.
But nothing magical about it.
Do you relay that info to us, Fortune? Like, do you let us know what you saw on these things?
Yeah, I go, just a net, and I throw it, and then I jump down, and I go, ooh, shiny little box.
Lynn grabs the net, and she's gonna, once everybody else is done, I kind of want to mess with it to see if I know anything about it.
Okay. Since it's not magical, I'll just go ahead and tell you, it's a woven net. You can make a finesse roll using this net to trap small creatures. So if something's small, you can use the net basically to trap them.
Stick it in the bag of holding. It may come in useful for later, and I'm gonna loop it over me.
So you'll notice you stick it in, and then you can see it in the bag. It's there, and then when you close the bag and open it back up, the net seems to be gone.
Can I kind of reach my hand in and I'm thinking about it? I want it.
You can feel the net when you do that. When you look down in, and if you watch yourself, the bag continues to stretch away from you until eventually it's almost like the net just was in your hand.
Oh. And I like to think it's
out.
Small, and then I pull it out and it's full size.
It's exactly like that. It's like the little hallways or whatever from Willy Wonka. And it's
yeah.
Yes. But I'm gonna need a.
But yeah, okay. So, but I am oh, that is useful, and I'm just gonna make sure I have the bag on me.
Okay.
Yeah.
In fact, I will take that little crystal now that I know about it. And I'm gonna stick it back into the bag, with the thought of it being there. But I'm gonna kind of show it to the others and be like, I don't know what this is, but it's pretty. Maybe it'll come in handy. And then I put it in the bag. But I am gonna show the prism to the others so they at least know that I found it.
Okay.
I want to look at it. I want to look at all the things.
Oh,
are we straight up just walking around here grabbing shit and throwing this bag now? Because that's what
maybe.
I think.
But first, I want to see. Before we do that, I want to go ahead and have Fortune do her. I want to see everybody else do their stuff because
I'm gonna get Fortune.
Yes, I'm sorry.
Then I got something for Rhea, and then Draven. I promise I'll let you stop just sending us messages. You can talk again in a moment.
I know I've been about to explode. I wasn't here last week.
So, Fortune, you're going to try to get these gloves. This is a mundane trap, so I will need a finesse roll from you.
I'm going to try to push the pick and pull under my actions and see if that works.
Okay.
If it doesn't, we'll just do it the other way. Oh, no, it doesn't work that way.
It just tells you what it does.
Yeah. Finesse, though, you said?
Yes, this would be finesse.
Okay.
And then roll a d6.
Yes, I have advantage, so I'll do that. And
18.
Yeah, that sounds good.
And then were you using an experience on that?
I wasn't, but it sounds like maybe I need to, so I'll use fast hands.
Not what I meant. 20 was the DC, but that's not what I meant.
Okay, well, I'm going to use fast hands then and make it 20.
Okay. There's a moment to where when you're clicking this, you can feel something about to trip. But you've been in this situation before, and you managed to very quickly revert what you were doing and successfully disarm this. As you open up this lid, and you find these gloves inside. As you pick them up, they're really nice. They're made of like some kind of like reinforced leather. The palms are just ever so slightly sticky. Just a little bit. Just a little.
Like my palms.
Ew.
Okay, awesome. So, I assume that just makes me better at
Stealing shit.
stealing shit, maybe something else, but
You have no
Climbing
idea.
walls, maybe.
well, that's what I was gonna think of. I'm going to like see about just jumping onto the wall and see if I can stick
Do
to
it. Do
Are
it
you
right
trying
now.
it?
Just have her do it. I think Fortune's very impulsive. I think that would work for her.
So, are you telling me that you put these gloves on and just run at the wall and jump at the wall?
Look, I'm
You're trying to
Spider-Man, guys.
Spider-Man?
As Fortune leaps at the wall, she is in fact Spider-Woman. As she sticks, these are gecko gloves. You can climb up vertical
Oh.
surfaces and across ceilings.
She's the perfect. Like, just, like,
Okay,
She is Spider-Man.
I'm on the ceiling now.
We totally need to just start grabbing shit. All of
Okay,
this shit looks awesome.
we'll
We should
get
just
to
start
that.
grabbing
We'll
shit and
get to
throwing
that.
back.
We will get to that. But let's have Rhea. Rhea,
I'm
you
so
have
sorry.
Rhea has been informed that the magic Fortune let us know that the gym is trapped if Rhea wants to try to like wiggle her way around that magical trap.
She does.
Christ, Rhea has to do like 8 things.
Yes.
So the first thing that Rhea had, the first thing I think that was on Rhea's docket of things that we've handed out to you is the gem that's floating, which Fortune has told you is definitely trapped. So you will need to undo that magical trap. But hey, you just did it to get in the room. How hard could this be?
So what does that require of me again?
That's going to... What is your spellcast modifier? Like, what is your spellcasting?
Instinct?
Instinct, then. It will be an instinct roll. I would suggest using any bonuses you have.
Can I use them
you have
after,
a rally
just in case
die. You have a rally
say, I
die,
think
and
I
you
have,
can use
like-
advantage. Yeah.
I think I have like 4 different things that I could add to it, but I want to see if I crit first.
I will say you need to call experience first.
Oh
But
crap, I just clicked it.
that's
good roll.
okay. Fear, 21. And if you've got the rally dice, if you want to use it, you can do that, or whatever else you want to add to it.
I'll
Yep,
do
that
Like
the
good.
I'll do the rally.
Okay.
And
24.
what gave me advantage? Was it you, Crow?
The rally die.
Oh.
From Draven.
I'm gonna use also I'm just gonna use like since I have a 3 and a 4 on my prayer dice, I'm gonna use the 1 dice to just add to that to make it a solid 25. Like she won't have to
Okay.
do anything.
Perfect. Because 25 was the DC on this one.
Hell yeah.
You start to sweat a little bit, and for the second time, you find yourself using your magic in a way that wasn't necessarily what you're used to. I'm spinning a fear, and you're taking a point of stress.
Well, it's okay, because I cleared 2, and now I get 1 back, so we're back to where we started at the beginning of this day.
As you can feel yourself, you can feel the trap as you start to unbind it magically. And there's a moment where you can feel all that energy building up to blow back at you, and you brace yourself for the impact. And then there's just Lynn seems to sense this happening, and
I say a little prayer.
says just a little prayer, okay. And you just feel just this slight, very slight swelling of your own magic, and you manage to just contain whatever blast was about to happen and then dissipate that trap.
I like to think what happened is Rhea's sheer annoyance at hearing me pray is actually the thing that, like, the spiteful, like, fuck you, this is me doing
She's
this.
honestly only annoyed because you're fucking talking while I'm trying to do shit.
Yeah.
It's not even that you're praying, it's just that you're fucking talking
Quiet.
too loud.
Okay. Remind me really quick, because I want this to be the right one. What is your main stat? Crow.
Me?
No.
Presence.
Presence. Okay.
My spell casting, my spell casting strength, which is 2, but presence is my 3, my high, what I've put the most into, and my original highest stat.
That makes sense. Okay. As you undo this gem, the glass around it seemed to not actually be glass, because as you dissipate this spell, what you thought was glass vanishes. And the gem is just kind of floating there. Are you taking it?
Can I vibe check it first? Like, can I see, like, what kind
Absolutely.
Do I know anything about, like, what kind of magic... This is obviously an incredibly magical object.
That will be a knowledge roll. Holy shit.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Rhea coming in clutch for like the 400 millionth time in this game.
Welcome, motherfuckers!
Okay. As you look over this thing, you do know exactly what this is. You've seen things like this before, and you've never really had a need for them yourself, but you're aware of them. It's, as you get closer to the gem, it's actually, I should describe it a little better. It looks like a 6-pointed star. As it kind of floats there, and it has this almost golden hue to it. This is a gem of audacity. You can attach a gem like this, to a weapon, and it will imbue that weapon with certain properties. In this case...
With the fucking audacity.
With the fucking audacity, because it will allow you to use presence when making an attack roll with that weapon. So essentially, any weapon you take, if you attach it to this, you can then use presence to attack with that instead of whatever the base is. As you look around this room, there are 5 other gems like that.
I'm not doing this 5 times.
Are they all in little, like, things that look like they're trapped as fuck?
Yes. They are all behind some kind of glass.
Does anybody else use presence as their attack?
It's me.
Presence is at least her primary stat.
Sorry.
I'm gonna hand you the object and I'm gonna be like, I'm not doing this 5 times. I didn't come in here just to be your magic lockpick.
Above table,
honestly,
when you rolled on that,
got some really good stuff.
You got the gem. Like, when you rolled on that, you rolled for the gem. But
yeah,
I did choose the presence one myself, because the rest of you have weapons that already kind of line up with your main stat. But I knew that Crows didn't. So since you were getting a gem, it seemed to make the most sense to do that. So
so I can use like a great sword, but use it with presence.
Yes.
Oh, I'm gonna fucking murder so many people.
But yeah, no, Rhea takes this gem, drops it in your hands, and says, I'm not your magic lockpick, I'm not doing that again.
Like, she's like, I think Lynn is so enchanted by how pretty this gem is. She's just like, fair enough. Like, she's like already being like, how can I mount this? Like, she's enchanted. Like her like aristocratic upbringing that loves jewels has just come out fully, and she's just like she's just so happy that Rhea gave it to her. Like, honestly, like, she's like, fair enough, this is excellent. And she's just like immediately like, yeah, she's just like a cat with a ball of yarn.
As you're looking at it... Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Was there anything else y'all needed me to sniff? Magically.
Not currently. Not really.
Okay. There were like 8 different times my name got mentioned, and I was like, oh, dear Lord.
Every time something magic pops up, I think it was, I think you're basically the one that's supposed to figure out what all this shit does.
The magic shit
Yeah,
does. She's like,
I
God
am.
damn it, these dumbasses.
At this
I
point,
will
let's just throw it all in the bag, and we can figure it all out later.
While Lynn is and all of them are like freaking out about the gem, I'm gonna go touch the thing.
Oh.
Okay. I will say this really quick. Lynn, as you're kind of packing up the bag, there is a moment as you're just in your pure giddiness at all this stuff when it kind of dawns on you that you're basically robbing this guy right now. And there's just a small part of you in the back of your head that starts to think about what you trained for, some of the oaths you took. And I'm going to spend a fear and give you 1 point of stress, just as you kind of
Fortune
realize,
was definitely going to comment on this.
and you also realize you got onto Fortune very recently about something very similar. So you'll get a point of stress for that, but I will spend the fear.
Quit guilting her.
God forbid I steal from a genocidal maniac.
Yeah,
Well, I mean, the
This
way
dude's
I was going to
trapping
say it
souls,
was,
this dude's enslaving souls in robot bodies, and you're trying to guilt her about taking some like harmless
No.
trinkets.
Oh,
What
next
I
it's going to
see-
be like, don't hit Gideon Ashworth. That's bad.
the way I was
trying
going to
to do,
RP it was, Fortune's like, so I see you don't care from stealing from some people, but then like be smiling at you and being like, being proud of you.
Yeah.
No, it has
She's
the opposite
learning.
effect. She just looks suddenly really bad about herself. Like, you're supposed to be playful, but it just makes her feel like shit.
look,
Oh.
again, what I'm really trying to do here is uncap on fear. Okay, that's what I'm trying to do.
You
And that
ruined the
same-
vibe. You did your job.
That's what fear's supposed to do. Fear's supposed to ruin the vibe. Okay, I will get to Rhea touching this in just a second, but I know that Draven has been sitting there chomping at the bit for like an hour now. What are you wanting to do besides draw this thing?
So first of all, I stopped
Eat it.
in the middle of my drawing to draw a quick sketch that I named Lynn losing her religion.
No.
That's
Losing
Lynn
my
in the
morals.
corner.
Losing my morals, not my religion.
This is my own private notebook, so this is just what I've named it.
Draven, that's Lynn in the corner. Losing her
That's Lynn in the
religion.
corner. That's Lynn in the spotlight.
It's the saddest cat drawing you've ever
Lynn
seen.
in the rift light.
Have you
Lynn in the
seen like
rift light.
that white cat that has like tears in its eyes in the memes online?
Yes.
It's that.
Yes.
It's just that.
And there's a sassy little goblin with a big ass smirk on its face. Like,
Have y'all seen that text post where it's from an account called PP the Cat, and it's just, I am just a little creature, that's it, I cannot change this.
I like to think that I haven't seen that, but I like to think
I will
Draven,
send
since
that
he
to
works
your
for
way.
he works for a newspaper. He also does like the editorial
Oh, yeah.
satire like sketches from time to
Mhm.
time, and that's why he's got that ability.
I
I like
this. Oh God.
but what I would
Draven.
like to do is, I want to, I'm both interested. I'm more interested in seeing what happens when Rhea touches this.
Sure.
But my second biggest interest is I want to steal more of this shit.
Okay. I think you would have time to look around a little bit, so go ahead and give me an instinct roll. $13 with fear, guys. How much more stress do you all need?
I'll give him a point of hope for advantage if he wants it. Yes.
Sure,
No?
let's do that.
So that's a D6. Okay, 15.
Yeah, well, it got to 15.
Better than
Okay.
nothing.
Yeah,
As you
I've
all
already
look-
spent my rally.
You guys are almost overwhelmed with how much stuff is actually in this room. Because of that, it does make it a little bit harder to kind of narrow down what's important, because hell, it could all be important. Obviously, the things that seem to matter the most are enchanted in these glass containers. With a 15, there's a lot of stuff, but you would have to go in and actually get through the traps to get them. With a 15, I will give you. Go ahead. Sorry.
Can I just add real quick? I am interested in the books.
Okay.
If that changes anything.
15, specifically looking for books, will change just a little bit. Okay, because I have one right here.
Ooh, okay.
As you're kind of scrolling through the books, one in particular catches your eye. It's the only one that doesn't have any writing on the spine. It looks like it's old, leather-bound, and as you kind of pick it off the shelf, you open it up, and there's just a list of 3 names in this book. That's all that's it. Names, short descriptions.
So it's just like a small book and just a few pages, or is it like a bunch of blank pages?
Like a tiny journal, just a very few pages.
Okay. What are the 3 names?
The 3 names are Charles, Balthazar, and Rodrigo. I should say too that like each name gets its own page. So there's just like 3 pages in this book. It's a very very short little journal, and each page just kind of lists the person and then some details about them.
What sorts of details? Like anything that we might give a shit about?
Not in particular.
Or is it just like place of birth, where they live,
what they look like, some general information on what they look like, some general information about like what they do, where they live, things like that. If you didn't know better, it looked like almost like an address book. But there's something else going on here. This isn't. With a 15, it feels a little more sinister than that. Like an enemies list of sorts.
Like a hit list.
I was thinking it sounded like a hit book.
You did notice the only other thing is on the cover, engraved into the leather, was a rune that I don't think you recognize.
I'm kind of gonna just bring the rune to the attention of the group and ask them about it. I think this is a hit list, you guys. Do any of you all recognize this rune?
Rhea,
I can never keep the accent going.
As you're walking towards this thing, hand outstretched, Draven just kind of jumps in front of you, excited, holding this book with this rune, asking you what it is.
I thought you said room, as in a
spot
in the building.
Rune.
I don't know, do I?
Give me another knowledge check. And if you'd like to use an experience, you can.
Yeah, sure, why not?
17 with hope. Hey, look at that.
So do I get the hope back that I just spent doing the experience? Mm-hmm. Cool,
yep.
So,
19.
Life.
You absolutely recognize this rune. This is a rune of... Let's see. A rune of... That's stupid. I'm trying to think of a cool name.
It's a stupid rune. It's really fucking stupid.
A rune of vindication. You
really
would know
fucking
that
stupid. It's vindication.
What this does, essentially, is that each of these pages does have an enchantment with it. If you were to fill this out with someone's name and details, you would be able to have a +1 bonus to any action roll against those creatures. The name of this item is
Are you
the
telling me it's
Lore
a fucking
Keeper.
Death Note, kind of? Like
How
it's
many
like a,
blank
it's like a.
pages are left?
There are only 3 pages in this book, but you can clear the names that are
Oh, and
written.
they're all filled out.
You can
Can I
clear the
erase
names that
anything?
are written. Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
There is a
It's
small...
a Death Note, but also for Jedi mind tricks, possibly.
Yeah, it's not as strong as a Death Note, but it will help you in battle against people that you know.
Yeah, I'll put everybody to sleep.
It might
there
also
is-
let us do Jedi mind tricks on them.
On the very, very last, like the inside cover of the back, like the back page, there is like a small instructions about how to cleanse the book of the names within. There's a warning that when you do it, it will erase all names previously written in the book, though. But there is a way to basically reuse this.
Okay.
Cool.
Does it involve any like monkey paw shit to do that?
Does
No,
it say in
not
the
that you know
instructions?
of. There's no warning. We're trying to trick you in the instructions.
Oh, okay. Well,
No,
Okay.
and not that you know. But essentially, you can store up to 3 hostile creatures, and you get a +1 on any action that you take against them. Not a huge
Cool.
bonus, but it could be the difference between making that DC or not.
I feel like that is a very Draven like tool, though, considering it's a
Yeah.
journal.
mhm. When we go into places, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pretend like it's my little notebook when we're like pretending like we're inspecting things. Be
I
writing
feel like at
people's
the
name
top of the
down.
list,
You're
it should be
around.
Gideon Ashworth. Just cute.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Every time I erase it, I rewrite his name back in.
So, I think the time has come, Rhea. You want to touch this thing?
I want to touch it.
Draven's
Okay.
over here ready to draw. He's excited.
Like, not
Oh, you're watching.
draw, but like actually
we're all-
record it. Okay.
None of us are paying attention.
Oh,
We're all like
I'm
enchanted
drawing.
by our various
When you
items
said
that we've gotten.
draw, another time I thought you meant like, like
Draw.
That's what I thought at first too. Like you're getting
No, I
ready.
mean
Draven's
he's
over here.
drawing.
Draven's
He's
over here ready to
sketching.
draw.
Yeah, I'll
Rhea's
call
about
it
to go, like,
sketching. He's
"Oh,"
got a
and then he's like-
sketchbook.
That's where he keeps his pen, though, or his quill on his side. So he stands like that, and then he whips it out.
Quill could be
Hey,
a
I
weapon
mean,
if you
honestly,
tried hard enough.
That magic circle with the quills flying out was crazy. So he might do that. He might have a quill on his side like a badass.
I think that's kind of cool. I think you should.
Yeah.
I think
Okay.
quills could be tiny little darts if you tried hard enough.
Yeah.
Cut the feather right.
Maybe, don't you have like magic missile or whatever
They
it's
look
called?
like
Yeah,
little
that's how
quills.
I did magic missile was
Yeah.
like blobs of ink out of my
Oh,
quill.
out of the quill. Okay, that's right. That's right.
Yeah.
It's like you could just be
So it's
launching
like
quills.
a gun.
That's cool.
We could
Okay.
get you a bunch of quills.
At this point, those of you that have picked up things kind of go back and you see that you're all kind of enamored with everything that you've gotten, all of these pieces of these pieces of items that you've gotten. And Rhea, your attention turns back to this rift, and there's something that's just drawing you to it, something that you find almost irresistible. As you inch closer, and the rest don't seem to be paying you any attention, and you reach out, and you can feel the electricity coursing over your skin. You can feel the hairs on the back of your neck start to stand up, and the closer you get, you can see little sparks kind of connecting your finger and this rift. Until eventually you touch where you feel like it should be, and the tips of your fingers immediately go cold. And you freeze for a second as this electrical current flies up your arm as you are just overwhelmed with a influx of pure, raw magic. I need you to make me, let's see, I think this is going to be I think this is going to be just a pure strength check, unfortunately.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I can't add shit to this. Let's do it. I knew what I was getting myself into.
17. With hope, you get hope.
Yeah.
You can feel it pouring into you. You will suffer 9 damage. Armor cannot be used to reduce this.
Okay. Hang on. That's okay.
You can feel yourself. This overwhelming force pouring into you. You are specifically designed for something like this. You are a sorcerer. You are magic incarnate. This feels right, even though it pains you. Every second you stay, you have a choice here. You can continue to try to push your hand further in, to draw more of this magic out, or you can let go.
I feel like if I don't push further, I'm doing...
What is the point? What is the point of doing this?
I'm doing this everything a disservice.
Okay.
I feel like you hear like muffled, like driving, like Rhea.
That is
No.
interesting.
Yeah, above table,
No, you know what
I'm
I
loving
hear?
this. Below table, Lynn is like, as soon as she realizes what's happening, she's fucking horrified.
Above table, you're Emperor Palpatine going, do it.
Do it. Yeah.
Below table, you're Anakin Skywalker about to do it.
So, what are you doing?
No, you're fucking Yoda across the room, like 60% dead while Anakin Skywalker's about to do it.
I think I'm actually more Padme crying like, how could you do this?
Padme is not in the do it scene.
No, but
Spiritually.
I think the
Spiritually,
vibe
she's
makes
here.
sense.
The
Okay.
vibe works, but I'm like thinking about who else that was in that room.
You're breaking her heart. Okay.
You're Count Dooku. You're Count Dooku.
You're also stalling. What are you doing?
I'm poking it.
Okay. With this one, I need you to give me... an instinct check. 15. With fear. I'm going to immediately spend that fear to give you a point of stress.
Cute.
Oh, shit. Okay.
What did I do?
15 damage. Armor cannot be used to reduce this.
Oh, 15. Oh, damn. That's just over my thing.
It's major.
That's okay. I'm alive. Yeah.
Okay.
That's alright. I'm alive.
How much HP do you have left?
2.
Okay. Here is your final choice. As this washes over you, you can feel yourself. Your body has a weird way of metabolizing magic. Something unique to sorcerers. And you know that you are on the brink of something. But as this power courses through you, the pain is becoming unbearable as you find yourself blinking hard to stay awake. You do at this point hear your friends start to shout your name, but their voices sound distant and muffled, and all you can focus on is the pain that is racking your body and the pure power that flows through your veins right now.
Do it.
So,
Is that what Draven says?
It's a trap.
No, Draven.
Bro, what the shit, man?
But Ravnok saying, "Do it."
what are you doing?
I'm gonna poke it. Unless
Okay.
somebody tells me not to, I'm gonna poke it.
I love
Unless
this.
somebody above table tells me not to.
Is there any
Nope.
chance?
Do it.
us
I
to
wanna
do
see what
anything
happens.
for her in between before she does this?
Like to
What do you
help?
want? What do you want to try to do?
I can do inspirational words to give her 1 HP.
Okay.
Okay, so I'll
Like-
die
Okay.
slightly
You
less.
might want to save that to bring her back up, though.
Yeah, I think
Well-
the problem is Lynn is so goddamn mad at
It
her
would
right
take
now. After she
3.
explicitly said, "Don't fucking touch this," and she finds it a very selfish action. She's
Okay.
not like her. If anything, the only thing she'd be doing is trying to rip her away from it, like or knock her out or do something
And
like
would
that.
you like to try that?
I feel like Lynn would. Like she's at least going to try to. Whether or not she gets across the room before she shoves her hand in it again is another question.
Here's what I need from Lynn. I need from Lynn. Let's do an agility check with disadvantage.
Okay.
Because you're across the fucking room.
Yeah.
And I'm already 65% of the way there.
Oh.
You do not.
It's like gonna be.
You
I don't
do
think it's gonna
not.
pass anyway.
You
Forget
like
the
trip on your
disadvantage,
you
you do
trip on
not.
your giant bag of stuff.
Of stolen
I think
goods.
maybe I'm just so horrified that like it freezes
on
me in place for a
Fortune.
moment. I'm not fast enough in reacting.
There's a little bit more to it than that. As you're running across the room, as you get close to her, there's this burst of energy that comes from this thing. There's no getting close to her at this point. As a wave shoots out of this, not from her, but from this chasm itself, and this force of just a magic you've never experienced before washes over you. You are going to take 11 points of damage that you cannot use armor to reduce.
Okay, I'm so sorry.
That's okay. Because my severe damage threshold's like 18, so it's not that
Okay,
bad.
That's
mine
gonna
is
be two.
14, so that's an oof on my end, but less so.
So
on
that's
yours.
a major damage for me. So I'll take 2, but I'm gonna, and I can't use armor, right?
No.
Not for this.
That's okay. I've got 7 health points, so I'm not in too
I
bad a
assume
shape.
you're like mostly okay about this.
I'm mostly
We all
okay,
take
but I'm
that.
gonna be super pissed.
Just Lynn, who is trying to get
I was
closer.
gonna say,
Yeah,
if
you guys are.
Fortune's doing anything right now, she's like hitting the deck. She's
Yeah,
Okay.
she's
hiding.
smart. She's like, no, I'm not stopping that dumb bitch if she wants to get herself killed.
She's grabbed the most valuable things and dove.
Rhea's
I like to
about to
think
get
she
the most
actually is
valuable
smart
thing of
enough.
them
I like to
all.
think Fortune's smart enough to grab Ravnock and keep him from following. Like, I like to think she's like, oh, we can't lose both of our people. And she's too small to stop Lynn.
That is a good point, Draven. Are you attempting to go closer to this thing at all?
I've no, the inspirational words I did. You guys are right. He's going to kind of hold off on that. He's
Okay.
still been drawing it and just been kind of like yelling for
Observing.
Rhea's attention, and he's kind of stopped drawing because it's panicking. He's still holding his notebook and like yelling and just kind of panicking in general. That's about it.
Fair
The
enough.
interesting
doesn't
thing
do
is,
well
I
under
don't think
stress.
Rhea could tell you why she decided to touch it.
I don't think you know. What I know, though, is that
Because I need to do it again.
I need you to make me. This will be a little bit better. I need you to make me a knowledge check.
Okay. Well, instinct is my best, but knowledge is one of
Oh,
my
I thought no.
second
Okay,
best, so that's okay.
Did she die?
14.
Is there anything I can add to stuff?
I will give you a hope to roll with advantage.
You won't be able to do that.
Okay.
Not in this
Huh.
situation because you can't
Can
get
I
near
actually? Can I use my last prayer dice to add 4 or add 3 to this? Because I can add that to rolls after.
You can do that. I think that makes sense. I think once you get knocked back, you can see that things maybe aren't going so well. You send up another prayer, so that will take this to 17. Okay.
Okay.
Let's see what happens here. Don't think it's going to be good.
Do you have any experience to make that higher?
I mean,
Can you make that
Yeah.
a 20?
yeah, if I'm allowed to. I feel
Well,
like this is incredibly. I feel like there's so much heresy in this room. I'm either heretical
She
scholar.
literally
or
did what a seraph explicitly told her not to
This is
do.
very heretical.
I am
This is
doing
so heretical.
so much this rift is like full of so
Exactly.
full of heresy. You can't even.
So, what is that? A +2 or a +3?
2, I think. I didn't realize there was an option for it to be 3. Damn.
You can
Andy, cut that out.
During level up, you can increase it to 3.
Oh, I didn't do that.
Okay, so it's a +2, so that will take it to 19.
I thought it was. Wait.
So 4 plus.
Can Draven or Fortune give her you don't have
already
anything?
Wait,
you
the-
gave me 4.
the
I'm
rally,
confused.
Did you give her 4 or 3?
I gave her 3 because I already put 1 on her getting the gem. I only had 4 total.
Oh, right. You had a
Oh,
1 and a
okay.
3. Okay. So you're sitting at 19. That was
Okay.
with fear, which I
Yeah.
will use immediately to give you a stress.
That's fair.
Hang on.
So stressful.
Let me look through my domain cards real quick.
Just like
If I
going to
fail
work.
a roll that utilized one of my experiences, I can mark a stress and re-roll it.
Okay.
Ooh.
I suggest maybe doing that.
Yeah.
I'm at
Let's
6
do
out of
that.
7, but fuck it.
Do it. I can help. I can reduce your stress again.
Hallelujah.
That'll do it.
Okay, 20. So yeah, that's like a 20.
Hey,
25,
oh,
because she get 26 because it's
22,
2 with her
24.
experience and 3 plus the thing I gave her.
Yeah, you're right. So
Yeah.
26. Okay.
yeah, and you get hope.
Yeah, and you get a
I
hope.
do.
20 was the minimum DC you needed to have the impact of what was coming your way. 25 was what you needed to withstand it completely.
Woo!
As the magic rolls into you, the pain is so overwhelming that you start involuntarily screaming. The rest of you in the room, it's this ear-piercing, it is tinged with magic. So it's almost like the effects of a thaumaturgy, as it is loud, it is ringing, as she is just screaming, and it's becoming so bright to look at her that you have to look away. This room is filling with this red-tinted light. As Rhea, at this point, your hand is in almost up to your armpit, as you can just feel you are touching the realm of pure magic. This is something you've been looking for. You don't understand it, but the magic that flows through your veins, this is where it comes from. What it is, where it is, how this is possible, you don't know. But what you know is that right now, what's flowing into you, as much as it hurts, is something you have sought your entire life. And then the world goes dark for you. The lights in this room finally dim back down. Rhea, for the moment, I will spend a fear.
Mm-hmm.
You have the hit points you have left, but you are, for the moment, unconscious.
Unconscious. That's fair.
Rhea falls to the ground in a heap, smoking. But the light, this rift, has diminished. The rift is still there, but she seems to be free of it for the time being. Do you go over to see her?
I transfer into Lady Applebottom, and I run over and grab her, and I just start kissing her. And she's gonna get 2 HP and 1 stress reduced.
Okay.
Cute.
You get the 2 HP. You get the 1 stress. You remain unconscious.
You can stay passed out through the whole thing if you want.
Oh, I'm told. I've been told I remain unconscious.
Draven, as you get over to her, Lynn, which hand did you use?
I'm assuming I would have used my dominant hand.
Sorry, I meant Rhea. But
Oh,
thank
sorry.
you for answering. Rhea, what hand did you use to stick into the rift?
Probably the one on the same side as her fucked up face. Or her left.
As you are over her, Draven, you look down and all of the fabric has been burned away from whatever sleeves she had has been burned away up to her torso. And streaking down her arm are the same kind of patterns that adorn her face. They go now from your eye, down the side of your neck, and all the way down your arm, and across your fingertips.
Do I know if those are new?
Absolutely new.
I was gonna say, I bet they look really raw.
Yeah, it looks like something has burned these into her skin.
Does Draven is very concerned with her. Obviously, she came over as Lady Applebottom and, is kissing all over. But at the same time, is interested. The area that looked like the rift, did it change at all? Does it look the same?
Her face remains unchanged. She still has that one patch that resembles the rift exactly.
Okay, it didn't change at all.
Not this part. If anything, it expanded down her body.
Okay.
You're also concerned because, as Lady Applebottom, the things that you've done should have brought her back to consciousness, at least. But she remains, for lack of a better word, in a small coma.
Just a little bit.
A bit of a coma. Just a bit.
Just a
a little bit.
Just a little bit of a coma.
Just a normal amount.
I will also add...
I can have a little coma as a treat.
You deserve a coma after all that. I will also add that as you were kissing her, casting your spell, each time you did, there was this tiny static shock every time you touched her.
Oh dear, she's got electric kisses!
Fortune, Lynn, what are you doing?
So I can actually say, don't fucking fudge me. Don't fucking touch me.
Lynn is just getting up off the floor from where she got her ass blasted back, and she is like cussing a blue streak. Like, she's just like, that selfish asshole.
Fortune's running to the door. I'm too young to die! And she's trying to figure out how to open the door.
Okay.
It's a fucking door. You can open it now. I unlocked it. You're welcome.
Maybe.
Fortune, you run back. You're bolting out of there. You grab up and you pull the lever and you go to open it. And the door opens easier than you thought. Because as you pull it, someone else is pushing it in.
No.
Dum dum dum.
As you look up, you kind of almost run into this person. I'm going to switch scenes. You're still in the room. But standing above you is this tall, mechanical-looking person, except you can recognize the Clank work on his hands, the torso that you can see, but his face seems to be mimicking that of a human. His eyes are still the same eyes that you saw on Helliana, Tetra, but they have an orange tint to them. You can see that he has this close-cropped black hair, but it's not made of any kind of like hair-like fabric. It's made of some kind of silicone or something. As he is just looking down at you, this most human-looking Clank you've ever seen kind of tilts his head. Well, 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 who might you be?
Bottom. It's a pleasure to meet you.
So just to clarify, you guys are in his office. Fortune would have made it out of the office back through the little reception area. So right now it's just Fortune and the Phoenix.
Is the door open? Then he can see in there to the other room, though. Like he knows somebody's in there.
He can see that the door's open for sure. I don't think he can see what's going on yet.
No.
In that case, I'll say, "Oh, thank God you're here. Some people just broke in and I just chased them out of here. But there is this one silly girl passed out."
What the shit, Fortune?
You gave him a lie and then a reason to go in the room. So I'm gonna have you up the DC. I'm gonna have you make a presence roll with disadvantage.
Yeah, I should have stopped.
He does this.
Fear.
You actually did really good.
I'm gonna do the same thing.
Disadvantage?
Yes, it is disadvantage. I'm going to do the same thing because this is a very stressful situation. I'll use that fear to give you a stress.
It's a D6, but it's minus, I think.
Exactly.
So roll a d6 still.
Just
roll a d6,
Yeah.
We're all just staring at the screen.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like,
that's not that bad.
16.
Hey, okay.
He looks at you. I'm to believe you found your way in here, chased off the intruders, and were coming to find me, I assume.
Or security, yes, of course.
And who are you exactly?
500.
500.
I'm a visitor here.
I thought you were the inspector above table.
I signed in as
she was invisible.
500.
Like, yeah.
Yeah.
As in the Fortune 500.
Yeah.
Nice.
He
looks.
Can I ask real quick? Do I hear them talking? Do I hear the commotion outside?
You would hear that Fortune is talking with somebody, and I think
somebody's scary sounding.
I changed my disguise to the inspector before they come in.
And I think you would also know enough to know Fortune has just a little bit of stress in their voice. Well, 500, is it? Why don't you take me to see this unconscious woman? We'll apprise the situation, and then we can find security together.
Okay. Follow me? I don't want to go back in there.
I'm sure that you can find the courage if you look deep enough. Lead the way, please.
I'm going to try Enrapture on him.
Okay.
And so what that is I'm going to get him to basically just focus on me and nothing else. And the way I'm going to do that is I'm just going to start crying and wailing and like throwing myself all around.
Do I have time while I'm listening to them to throw my satchel, like that I've stolen, in the backpack, like in my backpack?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
You guys, I'll come to you in just a second. You guys will have at least just like time for one action if you wanted to hide or do something like that. But go ahead and is Enrapture a spell or an ability you have?
Yeah, it's my grace card. I'm just going to put it out here so it makes sense. But I assume finesse, and then I'll mark a stress.
Whatever your spellcast is. So if that's finesse, yes.
Yep. All right. And I'm going to...
Thank you.
I'm going to probably go ahead and use my rally die.
Yes.
Okay. Perfect.
Oh.
Okay. His eyes kind of narrow. You can see the eyes. They actually narrow.
Like apertures?
Yeah, they like kind of towards you.
It's like is it like the aperture, like a camera lens?
Exactly like that. Well, lead the way.
I just can't. No, don't make me. I'm like pulling curtains down and like throwing things around the room, and I'm just like being hysterical.
Okay.
I was trying to get his attention long enough for them to do something.
You absolutely. So what that will do, as he's kind of watching you do all this, he is enraptured. You all have more time now. You can hear Fortune making just a racket out there. What are you all doing in this room?
Okay,
I'm
is
being
there
dead.
anywhere to hide, like cabinets or anything?
There's all sorts of places. I mean, there's places you could hide. There's cabinets. There are just behind these tables, these like displays that he has set up. You could jump into the rift.
Am I strong enough to pick up Rhea and try to hide in a cabinet with her?
What is your strength modifier?
It's +2.
Yes. You would be able to pick her up.
Okay.
Okay. Give me
Rhea and Lynn are about to be real close together for a couple minutes.
Give me a
Epsilon
finesse
has
check.
a question.
Ooh, that's my thing that I'm not good at.
I will give you advantage though, because you have additional time to do this. What is your question, Epsilon?
Is he distracted enough that we could just leave?
Possibly. You can try.
Well, we'd have to sneak out through the front. The only door
You'd have to
is
get past him. Yes.
Well, I do want to understand.
Is
Like, if
not
he's
good
just,
enough
like-
to sneak.
Fucking
I do
laser
want to
focused
understand.
on Fortune. We just
Yeah.
go like.
Well, I want to understand how this spell works, this ability that Fortune has, because it seems like it says the target's attention is fixed, narrowing the field of vision and drowning out any sound but their voice.
But
How do
we
you
don't
end
know. We don't know that she's cast this spell. Is the problem?
You don't know she's cast the spell. You just know that she's making a horrible distraction. Are
Right.
you asking mechanically how that ends?
Mechanically, how would you end that? Yeah. A fear?
Well, when it says becomes temporarily enraptured, temporary status effects can be removed via like a spotlight. So yes, a fear and a spotlight. I could remove it when tensions are highest.
And I
Yeah,
can
that
only
was my
do that once per long rest, so it's now or never.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to hide. I think that's just the only thing that strikes Lynn is like she's just gonna pick up Rhea and try to hide in a cabinet.
Okay.
I'm disguised as the. Ooh.
Yeah.
Inspector.
You can be the passed out girl that I
Do you
mentioned.
still have your rally? I think you still have your rally, don't you?
Oh, I do. And you said I get advantage on this, right, Wolf?
You do get advantage and a rally.
Let me roll the advantage and then I'll roll the rally. Hang on.
Okay.
Can I give a mild suggestion?
Yeah.
Leave Rhea out, because Fortune says there's a girl passed out there. If Draven's the inspector,
I
then
guess
he can be like hemming and hawing about it. It's up to you.
Well, I didn't really want to be separate because I'm with the inspector, but I don't think the inspector and
Well,
Leah
I'm gonna hide still. I'm not out to be caught.
Okay, then I'll just
I was
leave.
just
I'll
making
leave
sure
Rhea
that
on the
clear I
ground.
was
We
being-
heard what
Yeah,
Fortune
you did hear
said.
it. You did hear it.
So I
feel
will
like
just
it
see
would
if I can
get
hide
worse if
myself.
there isn't a passed out girl on the ground in there.
Okay, and then what else? I got my
I
rally
just
down.
assumed
I'll
he
do
was
rally
going to go
down on top of
check,
that.
You're at
no matter what I said.
16 now. Okay.
Yeah.
And the rally
Maybe
dies
so
a what?
good at hiding.
It's a
six.
a 6.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll roll it just in case.
Do it.
I
He's acting like
feel
you need
it's a
more.
Good idea.
Okay.
18.
That's
We
19.
should try to hide
19.
in places that are kind of strategic. Like, try to hide in a spot that, like, if needed, Rhea is hidden, but you're ready to fight.
I was just gonna be in like whatever's big enough to hide me, like a cabinet or something, where I can hear what's going on.
With your big ass wings.
They're
Those are
they're not.
temporary.
They're hard light, so I don't have them when they're not being used.
Yeah.
They're completely.
I
I don't
know
have
that.
wings at all. Yeah,
So
See, I was thinking
they're
you
just
walking
gold
around with
light
big
that
ass wings.
appears when I need them. Yeah, like they're not always out.
I'm going to do, this is unconventional. I am going to ask, I just want, this roll is just to see which one's higher. The result doesn't matter. But Rhea, give me just a straight duality dice roll.
Okay. I'm gonna click one of mine that doesn't have any modifiers.
That works. This won't generate hope or fear, but it will... Okay, fear. That's going to be associated with her roll, since you guys are kind of together. Okay.
Okay.
And then, Draven, what are you doing?
I am dressed back as the inspector instead of Ms. Applebottom, but I am going to also still try to find a place to hide.
Okay. I'll need a
Big
finesse
tab.
check from you two.
But I'm also kind of going to make it look like wherever I am hiding is a place I can pass off as, like, I'm just doing an inspection here.
Supply closet.
Yes, I'm like
Okay.
over in like a supply closet or something like that, and you
Like
know,
a wardrobe.
yeah, something like that.
Got it. Finesse, advantage.
I'm just doing an inspection. Hell
Fanny
yeah.
With hope? Okay.
You're so good.
You are pretty good at that. Okay,
He ain't
24 with
finding
hope.
shit.
24.
He ain't see ya.
So, you guys manage to get yourselves hidden away. And then out in the room, he's just watching you, Fortune. And then eventually, I will spend that fear to spotlight him and remove that condition as his eyes kind of open back up. Yes, well, if you're quite done, I do believe you had a body to show me.
Yeah. I guess I can collect myself. Right this way, sir.
He just kind of nods, gestures for you to go first, and then falls in line behind you. As he comes into the room and just starts to look around, his eyes immediately go to the missing gem as the most obvious thing that was taken. Then he starts looking around, you can see Fortune, he's calculating and making note of the things that are missing. And then his eyes fall back on you. It seems there's quite a few things not here. Your body among them.
She was just there. Just a moment ago.
Give me a presence check with disadvantage. Ooh.
In the closet, is there any way I'm able to give inspiration?
From the closet, probably not without revealing
Don't
yourself.
worry about it. It's not going to be enough.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be enough. He looks down at you. And then quicker than you have ever experienced somebody move, his hand flies down and grabs you by the neck. I will spend another fear. You get a stress. As he lifts you up, almost like you weigh nothing, and he brings you to his face. I think it's time you start telling me the truth.
This is when Draven bursts out of his closet he's in.
See, I was about to throw Yorn under the bus and be like, it's Yorn! Yorn made me do it!
Those both things can happen. So you start saying that because you said you were going to as Draven comes out.
And tisk. Is this the way you treat all your employees? That's the way it seems around here, it does. As I've been walking around here, everybody seems on edge. Is this the way you treat everybody?
I take it you're the inspector I heard was here.
I am.
Who did you say you were with again?
I'm with the Bravia New Etheria Manufacturing Alliance, I am.
His grip on your neck tightens just a little bit more.
I say you should let that young lady go. We've got open rifts hanging about. We've got employees possibly here under slave contracts.
A 1,000-year-old foreman? What's up with that? This place is ran like... I've never seen anything like this before. We should shut this place down.
I need you to give me... I'll do presence on this again. Or... strength as like an intimidation tactic from what you just said. You can pick whichever one you want to use out of those two.
I'm doing presence for sure.
Okay.
Hope. I get a hope. I don't know, bueno. I don't have anything to help that. Actually, yes, I do. Hold on. When I am lying, persuade or offend someone, I can spend a hope to add a D4. Spend a hope to gain advantage to deceive or trick someone. I'm going to spend a hope to gain advantage.
Okay.
On deceiving or tricking. $15. And then I'll spend.
You have your rally dice still?
I'll spend another. No, I don't. I'll spend another hope to add the D4 to it for trying to persuade him.
Okay.
Jeez. He's scary.
Okay.
19.
Okay. This guy's difficulty is 20.
I figured.
Fortune. Does a 26 hit you?
Before he does that, if he's, are you trying to hit me right now?
Yes.
Okay.
He's got you. He's got lifted you up. So what are you thinking?
I'm gonna do danger sense once per long rest.
Okay.
I can mark a stress and have an adversary re-roll an attack against me or an ally.
Got it. Okay, that is better. 16. Did the 16 hit your evasion? I think you're muted.
Yeah, that should still hit.
Okay. It's gonna hurt.
Screaming outside.
So that's gonna be 31 points of damage as he just almost crushes your throat. You can hear like this pain. Are you still conscious?
Well, was going to ask. So my threshold is 14.
Okay. It doubled that. So you would take 4 points of 4 HP.
Okay. I'm still up then.
Okay. 4 is the most you can ever take in one hit.
And if you have armor, you can probably do something about it.
You can knock it down 1 with armor. This one you can use armor for. I'll say that just whatever's around your neck is helping just keep this from actually just crushing your throat.
She's wriggling too much.
Yeah. And you can hear this kind of gurgled coming out of Fortune as he looks at you. One more chance to tell the truth, or the goblin dies.
Yeah, okay. Lynn's just Lynn has no more. She can't stay in the closet anymore. She's gonna down one of the healing potions before she bursts out.
I love you, Rhea.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and
That's all you say.
I'm a lesbian.
That's your defense. Why did you break into my office? What the fuck, man? I'm a lesbian.
Okay, so that's just I took a health potion before I like out of my pocket, so I'm up to 8. But I'm just gonna burst out of like the cabinet, like full, like I just burst out full wings out and I just hurl myself at this dude. Like just screaming at full volume.
Are you like attacking him?
You're a pack of wild lesbians.
Ooh. Like Xena the Warrior Princess, like like she did.
Ma'am,
I want
You are
to
minus
imagine
one
like a
magic user.
scream,
Are
like
you
a
sure you want to
wildcat
start this
comes
fight?
out of like Lynn's mouth. Like this is like a Qatari like animal scream.
Okay.
Are you sure you want to start this fight? Sans one Rhea.
Yeah, I don't think her. I think as soon as Fortune is like, oh, he's gonna kill Fortune, I'm just gonna be like.
For that, I will give you a hope for playing into character, even though it could not be the best decision. Yes.
Never mind. Go ahead.
What were you gonna say?
I do have the ability to attempt to make him forget the last minute of conversation.
Jedi mind tricks.
You can do that after she hits.
Yeah, if that's the once we're at that, I'm down for the fight. I'm not going to do that.
You should use the Jedi mind tricks, and then maybe we can leave.
Well, but he doesn't know Lynn's going to do this, and so as not being a dick DM, I'm not going to let you do that. Then let her hit him because that just undoes everything. So
let her hit him first, and then erase his memory of her hitting him.
My goal is actually.
It doesn't do that.
I'm basically trying to get him to drop Fortune because like I'm gonna fucking take Fortune and run. We're gonna I'm picking up Rhea and I'm picking up Fortune and we're fucking running out of here.
Okay, so with that, I will give you advantage on the attack because you were hidden. Go ahead and give me, your attack roll.
Okay, please do something good.
19. Do you have any experience you want to add to that?
You know what? Yes, I'm gonna use my experience of What You Are in the Dark, where you show like real, true character, because I'm in character, and it's gonna be a +2.
Okay, perfect. Because again, the DC is 20. So, at this point, he's got Fortune, and he is just and you can see Fortune just above table. How much HP do you have left?
So using an armor, I should have just went to.
You took 3.
I should have taken 3 then. Okay.
Yep.
Then I would have 2 left.
Okay. So Fortune, not on death's door, but you can see like that green skin is starting to turn a bluish green, as though she can't breathe at all. As you just barrel out of here with Rhea over your shoulder, and he looks in your direction, and for a moment you get the feeling he knew you were there. As he was scanning the room, he did notice that particular door was not the way that it should have been. You do still get the advantage, though, because... Also, you had advantage. Did you roll that? You didn't. You would have got it anyway, but...
I didn't.
So, yeah,
that's
forgot
okay.
the advantage.
I'm going to roll advantage just to see... Well, can I add it to the damage?
No.
Damn it. Well, do you want me to just roll anyway to see what happens?
I will give you the advantage on this roll. Give me a instinct roll. Holy shit. Okay. You won't need that either, because that's a crit. So take a hope, clear a stress, as he looks towards you, obviously expecting someone to be in there. But you catch it as his eyes fall on you and then shift almost immediately to Rhea. You can see his face, by the way, is much more expressive than that of other Clanks. Whatever he's done, the mechanics that he has put in, mimic human emotions quite well. And there is a look of pure shock at seeing Rhea, the scars up her arm, across her face. He was here for a reason. He heard the noise. He knew something was being tampered with in his office by the rift. And now he sees this unconscious woman who somehow survived contact with this rift. And he is stunned into inaction. He is so surprised by what he's seeing that as you plow into him, he drops Fortune, and you scoop Fortune up and just start to run, and he just kind of stares after you. not able to process what he's looking at. And you know, with a crit, there's a couple things you put together. A, Rhea probably should not have survived contact with that. Probably anybody else wouldn't have. 2, he knows a lot about, obviously it's in his office, but he seems to know a lot about its nature, about what it is, the effects it would have on people. And 3, he seems like he could become obsessed with finding Rhea at this point.
I
For
love
a minute, he just can't react, and you, with that crit, will be able to get both of them back out of the room, back into the factory, and just running your heart out. I am going to spend a fear. You will have to take a stress. Actually, I'm going to spend 2. You take 2 stress because you're carrying 2 people.
Okay.
But in doing that, I'm not going to make you slow your movement because I think the adrenaline... Yeah, you're still in there. We'll get back to you, Draven. I think the adrenaline is pushing through you to keep you running. Fortune, what were you saying?
I would say she doesn't need to carry me. I'm still up. I should be able to run.
I think the shock, honestly, of it,
You got
like,
little legs.
I've got like one of you over each shoulder. Like I'm football carrying y'all. Like I think
I'm fine
the
with
stress
it.
of
I
it
was
is
just saying.
yeah.
Yeah.
She'll
put you down eventually, but like to GTFO, yeah.
Yeah, I think she wouldn't drop you, and for the immediate time after when she got you, you would still need to like catch your breath because you haven't been breathing for the past couple seconds. So at least as she gets you out of the room, starts getting down the stairs, at least at that point, she would probably still need to carry you.
Yeah, fair enough.
Draven, you just witnessed all this, and you got like a split second to make a decision here.
I'm gonna try to put this bitch to sleep.
That seems to be your go-to.
It's a hot.
Hey, it works pretty well, so
it does. Let's have that roll.
Do Clank sleep?
24 with
this
hope.
One does.
What does the sleep spell say again? It's just against their DC, right? It's not like a HP thing.
Make a spellcast roll against a target within very close range. On success, they're asleep until they take damage, or you spend fear to end it.
Okay. He looks over at you, and his head twitches just a little bit. As you can see his eyes starting to close themselves. And you get the sinking feeling that he is scanning you, that he is logging your exact visage into his memory banks.
He does look like the inspector right now, though.
You look like the inspector, but still. As he looks at you...
I was just reading off a list of his infractions what was putting him to sleep.
As you're doing that, right before he falls asleep, right before he powers down for a bit, you see just a smirk pop on his face as he says, "Inspector my ass." And then he just powers down for a minute.
Run.
Draven just says something like, "I'm sure we'll see you again soon." And on his way out, he draws his magic circle in the door, and we're going to run on out.
Okay. What does your magic circle do?
2d12 plus 4 and knocks them back.
Oh, okay. As you leave the room, he's still standing there. He doesn't fall down. He just kind of powered down and remains standing, frozen in place. As you all run out back into the heat of the Etherean Forge Works.
Let's get the fuck out of here.
Unless Rhea is going to wake up soon, I was thinking I would make her invisible during this 5 seconds, and I have a stamina potion that I'm going to drink to reduce stress.
I'm also going to shove, since I just got another like healing potion, and I'm actually pretty okay. I've got 2. I'm going to shove you also a healing potion.
Okay.
I'll put her
And you can-
down and be like, drink this.
And you can drink that while running.
Yeah. I'm looking back. I'm like, is driving behind me? Can I hear him coming?
Let's get the fuck out of here. Let's go.
Caliana, go, 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 go. We're just like sprinting, full sprinting to Caliana.
You just run by the house screaming, keep going, or are you gonna stop in?
No,
let's go,
I'm
let's move it.
I'm running I'm yanking open the door as soon as I get there.
As you do, she just immediately stands. Is everything okay?
Run, come now. I'm just like,
Of course. And then she just begins to come. And then Yorn sticks his head out from the door. He goes, "What about me?"
run or
And
die.
He just starts running.
We told them your name. You should come too.
Now, what the fuck did you go and do that for?
They already knew. Go, go, go. Like,
Shit.
yeah.
And he,
I've got an invisible Rhea over my shoulder.
Yeah. So he grabs his bag, and the both of you, they just start following you. He leaves his door open. As you guys just start, like, beelining for the exit. What's the three? Oh, you're doing the health potion.
This stamina potion.
Stamina. Okay.
Didn't Yorn say he knew another way out, a better way than going to the top of the mountain?
I don't know if you would have time to do that though.
Oh, okay.
I think
You're
we're
closer.
just gonna have to go.
Yeah, we gotta go.
Lynn's like, let's hope the male Pegasus are here.
Because it's a
This
little
is
bit
a boss
deeper in.
fight, and we're not ready.
No, we're not ready. We're running. And if anybody tries to get our way, Lynn's just gonna fucking punt them out of the way, like full kick.
Yeah, you're
full
gonna like
kick.
football, like just push
That
them
little
out.
intern is in front of us. Like she's gonna scream, "Move or die!"
I want to fuck with him. I want to try to fuck with him one more time. You can even give me disadvantage, but I'm just trying to make a little thing while we're running to give them a failing grade and hand to him on the way out.
Okay. I will say this: as you all are running, you're kind of running back towards that first entry area, and remember, it was like when you did the video and all that. It was before you opened up into the forge. As you go into that door, I'm spinning a fear. Draven, you just turn around and look back towards the central spire, and you can see that Phoenix has just walked out onto his balcony. And he's so far away, but he just seems to be watching you all head for the door. He doesn't seem to be doing anything, but watching.
I'll give a little kiss.
No, why would you?
I smack my hams.
As you go back to the door, close it behind you. You start to run for the exit as the intern, you need to sign out.
You fucking failed. I've folded it up into a paper airplane. I throw it at him.
He catches. No, I did it. Oh man, they're gonna fire me for this. That's the last thing you hear as you run out, slamming the doors, and you find yourself once again at the gates of the Etherean Forge Works, high on this mountain pass. And it has begun to rain again. That's where we're going to end tonight, because you guys are going to have some decisions to make.
Yeah, we're in a rough spot.
As a tease, I will say this. Next episode, you will find out. Rhea, you managed to successfully make it through that without dying, or without going unconscious, I should say. You will have a boon for having successfully passed that trial. And you'll find out what that is as soon as you wake up. So, you'll find that out next time. But you do get a little bit of a boost for having not died.
That's part of why I did it.
And for pushing
I had a feeling it would give me power.
Pushing past all three barriers.
Yeah.
So from here, I will say you have multiple choices ahead of you. You can head towards New Etheria, seeking shelter. You can head towards the monastery where Rhea was from, seeking answers. You can go somewhere else. I would just recommend maybe not going back into the Forge Works.
Hell no. Fuck no.
Probably
I want to go to
everyone.
Rhea's monastery, but
I think
also
realistically, if we know there's a rest spot closer, which the monastery would be, and if we said, oh, we're from New Etheria, we're going to want to shake these people for a little while because they're going to be looking out over the mountain at New Etheria. So we would probably realistically be like, maybe there's
go
a
to the
hidey hole.
monastery
Maybe
that
they
no
don't.
one knows about.
Yeah, they don't know about maybe they don't know about the monastery because remember they said like at the beginning they don't know anything about those parts because I think it was when we were asking them
I think
like-
Yorn was the only one who was like maybe vaguely aware that it existed at all.
They knew but he didn't know anything about it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, I don't trust Yorn for nothing.
Mm-mm.
We gotta
Yorn
get
be
rid of
aware?
it.
Yeah, is he running behind us? Did he follow us?
He followed you. Yeah. I mean, shit.
we
Yeah,
gotta
he wasn't
ditch
staying around.
him, kill him, something ASAP.
Put him to sleep.
I don't know. I
Leave him
think that
on top of the mountain.
Well, no,
We
he
could
calms
just-
down, but before we're gonna be like, oh, we're gonna
We
go to
could
New
just
Etheria,
Oedipus him on the
and then
side
we're
of a
gonna put him to
mountain.
sleep and put him in a little cave so that he at least wakes
I
up.
love this.
I
I
feel
love
like
that
we
our.
can.
I love you
we
guys
can-
have like came on to like that's our go-to. Put him to sleep.
It works.
It
man,
works so
it
well.
works.
Put him to sleep and Oedipus him on the side of a mountain.
We can at least pump him for some information.
I don't
Like
think he
I
has
know he
anything at
knows
this
more.
point. I think
I
Lynn
don't-
beat out a pretty good amount from him.
I was
Now,
gonna say, I think we got what we're gonna get out of him information wise.
Or we can make him like not necessarily stand trial,
Or
but be
bitch.
a witness for
Well, no, we're
what's
probably
going
what we're
on.
gonna do is say if you want to live, you make it to New Etheria and you talk to the council there, and then we leave him and put him asleep on a mountain, and then hopefully he will make his way to New Etheria.
Just after
Just tie him
we are
up with a
long
note
gone.
that says guilty.
You know what I think, y'all, and I don't know if you guys agree, but I feel like that was level up worthy.
I think I do agree, actually.
Yay!
I cannot believe I crit that roll as a 12-12. God,
Oh,
I'm so
yeah.
happy.
I can't believe
Um,
I think I crit my last one of my last rolls to like
The
I
one
don't think
win,
I've
yeah.
ever crit it.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't think you have. Yeah,
No,
there were some good
you
crits
have
tonight.
when you did
I got a
the
double
dual
one.
daggers against all of those dudes we were fighting. I remember, like when you were scaling up the walls and stuff and taking off their heads. I remember you critted somewhere around there.
Oh, okay. That was a good scene.
Yeah.
Here's what I'm going to say also. I'm going to go ahead and tell you what these items are, even though your characters won't know until Rhea is able to like look at them, but I don't want to forget. So I'm going to tell them to you now so you can go ahead and write them down. So you got the woven net. I already told you that. You can make a finesse roll and trap small creatures with it.
That would actually be good for fortune, I think, because my finesse is not high.
Right, yeah,
Yeah.
that's probably for me.
The arcane prism. This is what this does. Position this prism in a location of your choosing and activate it. All allies within close range of it gain a +1 bonus to their spellcast rolls. While activated, this prism can't be moved. Once the prism is deactivated, it can't be activated again until the next long rest.
So when you're making your stand, it's time to use it.
Exactly.
I'll hold on to that one.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Um,
It's right now.
yeah.
It's in that bag of holding. Everything is in the bag of holding. Like I'm assuming we just stuck everything in there,
Oh,
and
okay,
that's in
that
my
works.
pack.
Yeah.
So it's just in my pack right now.
you guys got a lot of loot from this place. He had a
Can
lot of
we-
he had a lot of shit in there.
Can we make like maybe even just a Google sheet we share that just shows what we have like as a
Yeah, like a
a
shared
party
Party
inventory?
inventory. Yeah.
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 Well,
I'll
you
do
can
that now,
or I can
Garrett.
do that. Okay.
I'll do that right
either
now.
way. Gecko gloves. You can climb up vertical surfaces and across ceilings. Lore keeper. I told you what that did. You get the +1. Bless you. Let's see.
I've got that jewel
No, that's
of
not it.
audacity or whatever.
You do. That's on down. I'm trying to find what the actual name of the bag was. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
You called it the Rune of Vindication on the book?
I did. I made that up. But the book's called the Lore Keeper. That's the item number. Or the item name. And then, of course, the Gem of Audacity and whatever the hell that bag was called. Oh, it's an infinite bag. That's dumb.
Okay.
I should have
Just call it
remembered.
bag of holding.
I
It
should have
is.
remembered that. Yeah, infinite bag. That's what it is. Never runs out of space. You can retrieve
Any
an item
rules
at
about
any time.
people you can put in it?
No, we'll
Does
deal
there-
with
is
that
it in-
later.
Okay.
Here's what I'm going to do. We're going to kill the episode here. Thank you so much for watching. If you all want to stick around, we'll do a quick post show and we can level up there. At least choose what we're going to do.
Good lord.
And then you can check that out if you're interested in that. Check the Patreon. We put up the bonus episodes there to where you can, if you're just interested in the post show chat or the level up choices we made. Vengeance, thank you so much for sticking around. We love having you in the chat. Thank you for looking up the green eggs and ham thing for us, because that was going to drive me nuts. And yes, it's the bag of infinite holding. That's what we're calling it. That's great. So anyway, thank you all for watching. We hope you enjoyed this episode. Come back next week for some more. And happy Martin Luther King Jr. Day, everybody.
Bye.